Yo, what's up? Today we're gonna make kimchi fried rice, or as it's called in Korean, kimchi Bokkeum. This is a fairly popular Korean dish that's really cheap and really easy to make. Its main ingredients are kimchi, of course, rice, preferably leftover rice, but I don't have leftover rice today, so I'm gonna be making fresh rice, gochujang, which is red pepper paste, maybe some beef or pork. Some people use Spam, but you can really use whatever you like, whatever meat you like. You don't even have to add meat if you don't want. But that's up to you. The rest of the ingredients I'm going to be using today are green onion, sesame seeds, seaweed, and some oils.
Now the first step for me is to cook some rice. Like I said before, I didn't have any leftover rice, so I'm going to make some fresh rice. I'm making about 3 cups of rice here, but again, you can use however many servings of rice you see fit. I'm sure you know how to cook rice, but here I'm just kind of washing the rice, making sure the water is clean before I pop it into the rice cooker. And before we get started, I'm going to do the initial prep work here and cut up all the ingredients that are going to go into the dish so that it's all ready to go, and once I start cooking, I won't have to come back to the chopping board. Also forgot to mention, I had some leftover chashu, which is roast pork. I'm going to throw that in there, but again, if you don't have any meats or want to use another meat, that is okay too. So once I have everything ready, I'm going to heat up the pan and drop in some olive oil and let that kind of get hot. Now that that's about ready, I'm going to begin adding the kimchi. So this is about 1/4 of a cup of kimchi, but feel free to add as much kimchi as you would like. The more, the better in my book. But once you drop that in there, let that cook for about a minute or so before you begin adding any of the other ingredients. Now I'm going to add the rice, and immediately afterwards I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of kimchi juice. So this is going to add more of the kimchi flavor, and what we're going to do is we're going to stir it around and make sure the rice absorbs all of that juice. Adding some of the gochujang now. This is about 2 to 3 tablespoons worth of red pepper paste, and I might have eyeballed it a bit here, but I think it's okay. Typically when I make this dish, I do eyeball the ingredients a little bit, but I think as long as you don't go overboard with any ingredients and you stir it in, I think like most fried rices, it's going to turn out tasting great. I've added a little bit of the sesame oil, and I'm stirring it in for about 5 to 7 minutes until it looks something like this. At this point, you can begin adding the meats that you might have prepared. So I added in the roast pork that I had from before and just stirring it in. So I'm going to take the pan off the heat and put on another pan so we can start cooking our egg. So yes, we are going to cook an egg. You don't have to. It'll add something to the dish though, and it's super easy to make. So just follow along and add it. But I already know what you're thinking.
I already know how to make a sunny side up egg, dog.
And I know you do because it's easy peasy. It's just, wham bam kablam, and you're done. So now we can just move on to the fun part, plating. So we're gonna drop in all of the good stuff that we had in the pan into a bowl. You can put it into whatever thing you like and just start dropping in, the green onion, seaweed, and some of that sesame seed. And boom, the money shot. Oh wait, I forgot the egg. There we go. Oh yeah. Here's the money shot. Oh.
Alright. So this is the finished product. Let's get a taste test. Get some of that yolk in it. I did not get any of the yolk in it. Here's the bite. Yum. You gotta have it with some banana milk, which is very popular. I don't know if it's popular, but I saw a lot in Korea, so I think it's a popular Korean drink. It's basically banana flavored milk. So we'll get some of that. And And that's it, guys. That's my take on kimchi fried rice, kimchi bokkeumbap dish. Hope you guys found that relatively easy to follow and easy to make. I'll leave the recipe in the description below if you'd like to try it out for yourself. And of course, if you enjoyed that video, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Stay tuned for future videos. Peace. That's the wrong button. What's up, guys? Testing, testing.